Names first.
Name, what have you now?
I'm James O'Brien, I'm a freelance UX designer.
Okay. Alex Boxavanis, I'm a consultant at a UX design agency.
Rick Vugdeveen, I am a developer and product owner.
Michael Travers, startup.
Right, so the first thing we did is try to narrow it down, following the advice and previous failures at other design jams. So what's a specific occasion? We thought Christmas is coming, so an office Christmas party, because as some people have said, it's a thing where you know the people, you want to look good, you want to get promoted, not to get booted out. And then who needs more help to get dressed? So we thought, let's go with men, since all four of us are men. So with that in mind, it was fairly easy to go out and do some research. So we have the 7 questions.
Yeah. So our questions were: do you know the details of your Christmas party yet? Does it have a dress code? Have you thought about what you'll wear? What's your inspiration for choosing an outfit? Where do you normally shop, online or the high street? How far in advance do you plan for an event like this? And I think that's 7.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we split into 2 groups. We managed to do, on one group, more like 15 very short interviews, and the other group was more like 5 more in-depth interviews. And we also got some photos of some of the...
So this is a nice chap from Germany. He said that on the high street they don't cater for big fat people. You should talk about that. And, wrong way. He said he shops for really, what was it, Joe Long, which we'd never heard of, and so he was very fashionable. And he said he wasn't fashionable at all. He said he liked Austin Reed. And he said unfashionable. And he said he's quite fashionable and just liked the high street styles.
Right. And our idea isn't finalized yet, but I think it's moving towards verification that what you're wearing is correct and finding deals within the high street. No one really wanted to shop online, but they were interested in mobile apps.
All we found was a lot of men rely on their wives, but they rely on their wives more for their wives or partners, I should say. They rely on them more for veto than for inspiration.
And with that,
Questions?
Do you think taking people's photos opened them up and made them more likely to answer questions?
We only took the photographs at the end, if they wanted to, and we've emailed them to them as well, which is part of the sale on the photograph.
There's a nice icebreaker. I'll take a nice photo. I'll email it to you as well.
James, you mentioned something earlier to me about how you approach people and what you learned from that. Would you mind sharing that with the group?
Yeah, what we discovered was it was much better to state the purpose first. People on the street, their default position is, I'm not going to stop and talk to you. So when we went to them and said, hey, can we stop you for 2 minutes and ask you a few questions? We're doing a fashion survey. By the time we got to fashion survey, they'd gone. Yeah. When we said, hey, we're doing a fashion survey, could we have a chat just for 2 minutes? They were much more keen to stop and talk.
The more you mention about how short it's going to be, 7 questions, 2 minutes is like...
or say that we're within the fashion industry, can have a conversation.
Of course, we're within the fashion industry.
Yeah, and saying could we have a chat rather than can we ask some questions? Saying could we have a chat rather than can we ask some questions was a lot better. Kind of taking any kind of formality out of it was really important.
Cool. Thank you.